Hey, this is Matt from InvestiQuant. Today is Friday, January 29th, 2021, and today is the last trading day of the month. We looked at a study based on the last trading day of the month early this morning that suggested downside was more favored. That is playing out so far today, and what I want to do this afternoon is show you a unique study based upon the end of the month that takes place at the end of the day that has a little bit of a different bias to it. So let me hop into Discover and set this up. We will be looking at a really late entry. This is more of a scalp trade idea, if you want to think of it that way, as we approach the end of the session. So this is an entry based upon entering at the close of what would be considered the cash close of like stocks when they close 4 p.m. So this is looking at a time frame of entering at 4 p.m., exiting at 4:15 p.m. In all four of the futures instruments that we're looking at. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to go into the calendar section. I'm going to say that it is the last trading day of the month, and I'm going to put us in a similar market environment where we are below a 10-day simple moving average, above a 200-day simple moving average, and then I'm going to click View Results. And here we go. These are the results of going long at 4 p.m. Eastern Time, exiting at the close, which is 4:15 p.m. Eastern Time. So just a 15-minute time slot here on the last trading day of the month. I've put us in a similar market environment where you are below a 10-day simple moving average, but above a 200-day simple moving average. And this has been a consistent bias, and you can do several different variations of this and get similar results. But you can see here we've got 58 samples dating back to 2003 for this little time period on the last trading day of the month. We've got 59 in the NASDAQ, 62 in the Dow, and 52 in the Russell. And if you look at the win rates, all of them are favored, and some of them are quite strong. So you've got the S&P coming in at 66% of those are closing above that 4 p.m. price. So this is just a really small time frame, and historically it often gets a little bit of a pop there to close above that 4 p.m. price in the S&P. For the NASDAQ, it's a 58% win rate. The Dow coming in at 69%, and the Russell 67%. So very consistent win rates there. Average win, average loss. You know, this is a very small time frame, so you don't typically get a giant average win or average loss in a small time frame like that. You do often get some volatility on this last trading day of the month right around the close, but none of those numbers are huge. Average win a little bit bigger than the average loss for the S&P, for the NASDAQ, for the Dow, and for the Russell. So on average, they are closing above that 4 p.m. price, and the wins are just a touch bigger than the losses in that little time frame there at the end of the day. So I wanted to keep this one short and show you an interesting little bias that you might be able to scalp around. Be careful if you are trading it. It is normally very volatile right at 4 p.m. So be aware of that. You often get a sizable market on close order coming in around 4 p.m. and the market gets a little volatile right around that time. So be aware of that. But good luck the rest of the day, and we will see you next week.